Hello and welcome back to Holiday Greek. Today again we have a level A2, something for the more beginning learners, making plans with friends in Greek. So first I will read it to you in Greek and then we talk about the text. Το Σάββατο η Ελένη θέλει να βγει με τους φίλους της. Στέλνει μήνυμα στον Νίκο. Νίκο, τι κάνεις το Σαββατοκύριακο? Θέλεις να πάμε για καφέ? Ο Νίκος απαντάει, καλή ιδέα. Πάμε το Σάββατο το πρωί? Η Ελένη γράφει, σύμφωνη. Τι ώρα? Στις 11 στην πλατεία, λέει ο Νίκος. Τέλεια. Θα σε περιμένω εκεί. Το Σάββατο το πρωί, η Ελένη και ο Νίκος συναντιούνται στην πλατεία. Πίνουν καφέ και μιλάνε για τα σχέδιά τους. «Ας πάμε σινεμά το απόγευμα», λέει η Ελένη. «Δεν μπορώ, έχω δουλειά», απαντάει ο Νίκος. «Τότε πάμε την Κυριακή», προτείνει η Ελένη. «Ναι, αυτό είναι καλύτερο. Συμφωνώ», λέει ο Νίκος. Οι φίλοι περνάνε πάντα όμορφα μαζί, είτε πίνουν καφέ, είτε βλέπουν ταινία. So that's the story. It's a very simple story about making an appointment to go watch a movie. So let's go have a look at it. Το Σάββατο, on Saturday, η Ελένη θέλει να βγει, wants to go out, με τους φίλους της, with her friends. Φίλος is the friend. Στέλνει μήνυμα στον Νίκο. She sends, στέλνω means to send, μήνυμα, the message, στον Νίκο, to Nikos. And now the message is, Νίκο, τι κάνεις το Σαββατοκύριακο? Νίκο, what are you doing on the weekend? Θέλεις να πάμε για καφέ? Do you want to go for coffee? And the Savato obviously is the weekend, right? It's the Saturday, Sunday in one word. So this is something that is perhaps typically Greek, right? Because there is no such thing in English. In English, the weekend would be the weekend. In Greek, it's the Saturday, Sunday. Ο Nikos απαντάει, Nikos answers. Καλή ιδέα. Good idea. Obviously, idea is the same thing. Πάμε το Σάββατο το πρωί. Let's go on Saturday morning. Η Ελένη γράφει symphony. Τι ώρα? Eleni writes symphony. We are agreed. Which time? And the symphony is an interesting word because it comes from syn, together, and phony, voice. We have the same voice together. This means we agree, right? We don't disagree, we are not dissonant, our voices are the same. And this is where the word symphony comes from, right? Because a musical symphony also is voices of the different instruments that all play together. And so they are sounding together. Symphony means together sound, literally, right? Together voice. Symphony, τι ώρα, which hour? Στις 11 στην πλατεία, λέει ο Νίκος. At 11 at the πλατεία, says Nikos. Τέλεια, θα σε περιμένω εκεί. Perfect, I will wait for you there. Το Σάββατο το πρωί, η Ελένη και ο Νίκος συναντιούνται στην πλατεία. Saturday morning, Eleni and Nikos are meeting at the πλατεία, at the square, at the city square. Πίνουν καφέ και μιλάνε για τα σχέδιά τους. They drink coffee and they talk, μιλάνε για τα σχέδιά τους, about their plans. Plan is το σχέδιο, and this is also the sketch. So the sketch more literally comes from the same word as schedule, right? You can recognize this is a schedule, the sketch. So The sketch is a sketch with a pencil sketch, right? And a schedule can also be, schediazo can mean to plan, but it can also mean to sketch something. And so they talk about their schedule, they talk about their plans, and the plans are like pencil sketches, right? You see where this comes from metaphorically, because a plan is like a pencil sketch of what you want to do in the future. Ας πάμε σινεμά το απόγευμα, λέει η Ελένη. Let's go, πάμε cinema, let's go to the cinema. And you see there is no to here. So what you're saying is, let's go cinema in afternoon. So it's an abbreviated way of saying let's go to the cinema. You could say ας πάμε στο cinema το απόγευμα, but you don't need to. You can just say let's go cinema. And then the other person knows. Λέει η Ελένη, Ελένη says, δεν μπορώ, έχω δουλειά, απαντάει ο Νίκος. I cannot, δεν μπορώ, έχω, I have, δουλειά, and δουλειά is the work. Τότε πάμε την Κυριακή, προτείνει η Ελένη. Then let's go on Sunday, suggests Ελένη. Ναι, αυτό είναι καλύτερο. Συμφωνώ, λέει ο Νίκος. Yes, this is better. Καλύτερο. Καλό is good, καλύτερο is better. Σύμφωνο. I agree. Again, σύμφωνο we had before. Οι φίλοι περνάνε πάντα όμορφα μαζί. Their friends, οι φίλοι περνάνε. They always go by. Περνάω literally means to go by, but it also means to pass time. Together, especially if you use the μαζί. Περνάνε μαζί. Καλά. Περνάνε μαζί. Άσχημα. They have a good time together. They have a bad time together. Περνάνε πάντα όμορφα μαζί. They always have a good time, a beautiful time. Όμορφο is pretty, beautiful. Together. Είτε, είτε. Now comes είτε, είτε. This construction, είτε, είτε, means either the one or the other or both. Whatever they do the one thing or they do the other thing. Whether they drink coffee or watch a movie, right? Says the translation. Είτε πίνουν καφέ, είτε βλέπουν ταινία. So you can use this είτε construction for all kinds of things. And it is always saying either the one or the other thing or together, right? I do this, whether I do the one thing or I do the other thing. I think this is really the better translation. So they always have a good time together. Yeah, and that's it. And we have the vocabulary here. Το σχέδιο is the plan. Το μήνυμα is the message. Σαββατοκύριακο is the weekend. Ιδέα, of course, is the idea. Ταινία is the movie, the film. Βγαίνω, to come out. Στέλνω, to send. Προτείνω, to propose. Περνάω, to spend time. But literally it means to pass. So you can say περνάω στο δρόμο, I'm passing on the street. Or περνάω μπροστά από το παράθυρο, I'm passing in front of the window. If you live on the ground floor, right? Somebody passes in front of your window. Συναντιέμαι. I meet, to meet each other. Συναντιόμαστε, right? Συναντιέμαι in the singular wouldn't make much sense because then you are meeting yourself. Symphony. Agreed or okay. Καλή ιδέα, good idea. The είτε, we just talked about it, either or whether or. And then we have the weekdays. Δευτέρα is the Monday. Τρίτη is Tuesday. Τετάρτη is Wednesday. Πέμπτη is Thursday. Παρασκευή is Friday. Σάββατο. Saturday, which is the Jewish word, right? Shabbat. And Kyriaki is the Sunday. Okay, and so this is how it works. And if we look at the grammar points, you will find all these things on my Substack, right? But if you look at the grammar, Πάμε is this question, shall we go do something? Πάμε για καφέ, shall we go for coffee? Πάμε cinema, shall we go to the cinema? Πάμε βόλτα, shall we go for a walk? Πάμε το Σάββατο, shall we go on Saturday? Us is a kind of proposal, what to do, means let's, right? Ας πάμε, let's go cinema. Ας πιούμε καφέ, let's go drink coffee. Ας δούμε μια ταινία. Let's watch a movie. Ας βγούμε το Σάββατο. Let's go out on Saturday. So the difference is πάμε is the direct question asking about the opinion, while ας πάμε is a proposal. You are already saying, I want to do that. and now we can discuss it. But you're already making understood that you want to do that. As a beginner, perhaps you should note that you have these verbs like θέλω or πρέπει, I want, or I have to do something. And then they always come with this, what is called the subjunctive, which is this na. I want to, I need to, I have to, I am required to. And then this always in Greek gets this na. Θέλω να πάω σινεμά. I want to go. Να πάω, to go. Θέλεις να πάμε για καφέ. Do you want to go for a coffee? Η Ελένη θέλει να βγει με τους φίλους του. She wants to go out with her friends. And the same you do with μπορώ. Μπορείς να έρθεις το Σάββατο. Can you come on Saturday? Δεν μπορώ να πάω. Έχω δουλειά. I cannot go. I have work. Πρέπει να φύγω στις 5. I have to leave at 5. Πρέπει να αποφασίσουμε σήμερα. We have to decide today. So this is how this works with a na. Another. This is very common, of course, right? Because these verbs like I have to, I need to, I cannot, or I can, these are very common, right, verbs. And they all go with this na. Okay, and that's it. Now, to finish it, I will give you the usual little quiz. I will tell you a few sentences in English, and you translate them to Greek. On Saturday, Eleni wants to go out with her friends. Say this in Greek. Stop the video if this is too fast for you. Take enough time to think and then say this in Greek. Το Σάββατο η Ελένη θέλει να βγει με τους φίλους της. On Saturday, Eleni θέλει να βγει, wants to go out, with τους φίλους της, her friends. Agreed, which hour? Say this in Greek. Agreed, which hour? Which time? Symphony, τι ώρα? Symphony, τι ώρα? And the other side answers, at 11 at the town square. Say this in Greek. Στις 11 στην πλατεία. Στις 11 στην πλατεία. I will wait for you there. Say it in Greek. I will wait for you there. Θα σε περιμένω εκεί. Θα σε περιμένω εκεί. I cannot. I have to work. How you say this in Greek? Δεν μπορώ. Έχω δουλειά. Δεν μπορώ. Έχω δουλειά. Okay, and so that's it for here. You will find much more on the Substack as always, all the written materials, plus more quizzes, more questions, more grammar. And I will see you again in the next video. Tell me down in the comments how you like these things, the shorter ones, how you like the A2 level, if it's too easy for you, if it's still too difficult perhaps for you. Tell me what you like, because I am willing to make whatever videos are good for you. So the more you tell me what you want, the more I can make content that you like and that helps you learn Greek. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.